So share and inviting. Welcome, guys. I want to see your names come up there as we get to the broadcast. Um, Let me know if you can hear me. Good afternoon, Helen. What's happening? Good to have you, Helen Bearway. What's happening, Helen? How's it going? Lusaka, Zambia. Excellent. Tell me what city are you guys joining in from? What country? And what are your expectations for today's conversations? What are you guys expecting as we have this very crucial conversation? What are your expectations? Share with me what your expectations are as we get started. Tell me what city, what country are you guys joining in from? We're talking about something very key that each one of you guys need to learn, need to know about. So do me a favor. I want you to share and invite in as many people as possible. But most importantly, tell me your name, what city you're joining in from. Leah, good afternoon. Zambia, Mufurira, what's happening? How's the Coachability doing? I'm waiting for you guys. I'm waiting for you guys to invite in and share and invite as many people as possible. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining in. Thank you for coming in. Good afternoon. It's a happy Wednesday. It's an amazing day. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get started. We're talking about something that is very key. So I get a lot of questions in my inbox. I get people asking me questions about this vital key thing. Why is coaching a key to transform your life? What to look for in a coach? How do you know you need a coach? So here's one thing. Every year I advertise. Hey Joshua, what's happening? My regular. Good to have you, Josh. Every year I advertise my #1 coaching program. By the way, we built this, we designed this, so we work hard to make sure that everyone that is part of our coaching program really gets results. So this is the coaching program that we do. It's called the Ibrand 3-6 coaching program. And it talks about the better you become, the better you attract. So this is our coaching program that we use. So every year we do this 12 months coaching program. And one of the things year in, by the way, it's actually the first time I'm having a conversation about coaching, and I think this video, that's why I'm recording it on this end. So if anybody sends me a message about coaching, I'll just send them to watch this video. All right, what's happening? Good to have you. I send them this video to just go and watch, then me go through the process of just talking to them about what coaching is about. Because I think sometimes people don't make the best decisions because they don't have the right information. And I am a product of coaching, mentorship. I like to tell people, if I never met my mentor, the man that coached me through the different seasons of my life, I would have never become the man that I am today. And that's why I believe in coaching. I just don't do it because I have to do it. I do it because there's a conviction. I have seen it work for me. Hey, what's happening, Lydia? Good to have you. Thank you for joining in. I have seen it work. I have seen it work for me. A man with an experience is not at the mercy of a man with an argument. A lot of people argue whether coaching and motivation, mentorship works. I don't argue because it has worked for me. I have seen the power of having the right coach in your life. I know what it's like. Until now, you will not believe that I have been pursuing someone to mentor me. I think I shared the story, like for over 2 years, just to get the right person. You know why? For me, it takes me a longer time to pursue one man for him to be able to mentor me and coach me, is because at the stage I'm at, I know what I'm looking for. I know what I want. So I can't experiment like I see most people go through experimenting, with coaches. One of my favorite quotes. Hey, what's happening? Shimata, what's happening? Good to have you. Richard, what's happening? Good to have you. Achana Po. David, what's happening? Thank you for coming in. One of my favorite quotes is a good coach can change a game, but a great coach can change your life. That's what happened to me. So if I teach mentorship, if I teach coaching, it has worked for me. I've seen it change my life. That's why I'm not an average I'm not an average kind of man, because coaching and mentorship made me level up. If you don't find the right coach, if you don't find the right mentor, I know we're using those words, so I'm going to stick to coaching because that's my focus. Mentorship is a conversation for another day. If you don't get the right coach to help you bring out the best out of you, you're going to stay stuck. Frank, what's happening? Good to have you. Welcome. You're going to stay stuck in your life if you don't get the right coach, if you don't get the best coach, you don't get the right person to help you to be the person you were designed to be. And close your ears to people that are your friends, family, that consistently feel that they play the role of a coach, but they don't have the experience, because a lot of you are a product of the wrong voices. Come on, I love that. A lot of you are a product of the wrong voices in your life. You need to close your ears to the wrong voices. Yeah, that could be your father, that could be your mama, that could be your brother, that could be your BFF, but if they are not experienced to help you bring out the results, close your ears. They can't help you get the results you want. So if they can't help you, if they don't have the experience, and look, age is not even an excuse, because I like to say maturity does not come with age. Sometimes age comes alone. Okay, so just because someone is older doesn't mean they can coach you. Is that all right? Just because someone is older doesn't mean they can coach you. Just because someone is older, and they've lived longer than you on earth, it's possible to live through the earth and just walk through it. Okay, maturity does not come with age. Sometimes age comes along. So someone could be 65 and be playing with their toys. Someone can be 25 and making game-changing moves in their lives. So if you're going to use age, if you will listen to their counsel and advice, you will get their results. Come on, somebody. If you listen to their counsel and their advice, you will get the results. So you have to have that mindset for you to understand, how do I deal and navigate this process of coaching? Is that all right? So let's talk about coaching. There's a lot to cover. What is a life coach? A life coach is a type of wellness professional who helps people make progress in their lives in order to attain greater fulfillment. I like that. Helps people make progress in their life in order to attain greater fulfillment. Life coaches aid their clients in improving their relationships, career, and day-to-day life. So if you're looking for someone that can if you're saying, Coach Steady, I'm at a space in my life, I need more fulfillment in my life. One of my clients that I got on board this year, highly successful man, high profile job, and he says, you know what, Coach Steady, I've ticked all the boxes. I have made money and I'm still making money, but I need more fulfillment. I need more meaning. I need something that gives me fulfillment. Some of you, especially for you, the younger people, you feel like, oh, if I hustle hard and make more money, then I'll be more fulfilled. Ken, what's happening? How much do I charge? That's not a conversation for now. Okay, let's not talk about the money. Let's talk about what is very key, because that's what I believe in. So this person has made money, but they were able to see. A lot of young people feel like, I'm going to hustle hard, I'm going to make a lot of millions. Fuka, what's happening? Mary, good to have you. Welcome. Thank you for joining in. A lot of young people feel like money will replace the fulfillment or the work that they need to do. Are we good? So a lot of people feel like, oh, I just need to hustle hard. I need to make a lot of money. Money is. I was talking to my sister yesterday. I don't know what I said to her. and she was laughing, and she laughed so hard, and she asked me to say what you said again. Now I forgot what I said, but we're talking about somebody who we know who's very rich and successful, but extremely miserable life, poor decisions, because your degree can get you a job that makes you money, but it can't give you the wisdom to live through life. So I told my sister, says, you can make the money, but you may not have. This is why I love to write what I speak, because I believe sometimes I speak because God puts it on my heart. I just don't speak because I read something, swatting, where you're just swatting, you're getting stuff. I can't remember. My sister was very impressed when she was laughing. She asked me and I said it. So it's basically like, you can make a lot of money, but your poor character can sabotage all the money that you have made. Your lack of manners, your lack of character, your lack of principles, is able to successfully sabotage your success and the things that you're practically doing. Those are key things to be able to look at in your life. So a life coach is a professional who helps you make professional progress in life in order to attain greater fulfillment. Life coaches aid their clients in improving their relationships, career, day-to-day life. Life coaches can help you clarify your goals, identify the obstacles. That's a key thing. Each one of us has got blind spots. That's why we need a life coach. And that's why a coach comes in to help you in that spaces. A life coach can help you clarify your goals. You need clarity around your goals and identify the obstacles holding you back, and then come up with strategies. I love that. Come up with strategies for overcoming each obstacle. Are we good? Are we good? Yes, Niza. Yes. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So if you look at a coach, the thing is, they help you clarify your goals, identify the obstacles holding you back, and then come up with strategies for overcoming each obstacle. These are things you can't create all by yourself. Hence, you need somebody that comes into your space to be able to transform that space of your life and helps you achieve the results that you need. Some people have coached, stayed in a job for 7 years, no promotion. It's like you're stuck. So your coach comes in at that point. As your coach, I come in and say, hey, this is what you need to do. These are goals. How do you clarify your goals? And then what are the obstacles you're facing in this space of your life and the things that you want to achieve? So you get to a place where you have that understanding for you to be able to achieve the things that we do. Is that good? Is it making sense? Is that making sense? So we've done a quick move on life coaching. So we've done a definition. What do you look for in a coach? This is very interesting. A lot of you have made mistakes when it comes to coaching. Every time a client or a person sends me a message, an email that they want me to coach them, I go through the process, a discovery session. Patience, what's happening? Good to have you. I go through a process, a discovery session, to be able to find out if this person is the right fit for me, and then also give them the opportunity for them to find out if I am the right coach for me. Because look, we've defined what coaches do for you and what life coaching is. So if I look at your goals and I can help you clarify your goals, design strategies for you, to be able to spot the obstacles you have and design strategies for me to help you win as a coach. If I can create that for you, then I am not the right coach for you. I am not the right fit for you as a coach. Many coaches will not tell you that because their goal is to make sure that the status in their bank account changes. I grew from that space. The space I'm in as a coach is to make sure that when I see you, I am proud of the works that I have done, because you are my mobile CV. I don't want to coach you when I know you're not coachable, because coachability brings profitability. Okay? So if you're coachable, you are able to profit. So I don't coach people that I can't help bring results. So I've had over 30 people apply for my coaching program for this year. This far, I have only selected 6 out of over 30 something people. And it doesn't mean the other people that I've not selected are bad people. I just need to make sure that I am the right fit for them as a coach, and they are also the right fit for me. Because even the coach also needs to make sure that this person, yes, they can pay me these millions, but if they are not coachable, they are going to frustrate me as a coach. So some people say they want a coach, but they are not ready to be coached. If you want a coach and you're still telling your coach what to do, you can coach yourself. Pay yourself and coach yourself and get the results you desire. So there's no point to get a coach and you have to tell the coach what you want the coach on how the coach must coach you. Coachability, how are you doing, Brian? Good to have you. So some of you are getting coaches you're telling what to do. You can coach yourself, be your own coach. It's not necessary for you to get a coach. Hey Linda, what's happening? Good to have you. Good to have you, Linda. Welcome. So don't hire a coach, don't acquire the services of a coach and still be at the same time tell the coach on how you should coach you. You're better off to be coached. Messi, Ronaldo make more money than their coaches, but their coaches tell them what to do. Their coaches decide how they play. You can be rich, you can be successful, but the coach comes in to help you look at, the things that are affecting you from being effective at what you do. Ronaldo, the world's best player, he has a coach. And probably his coach now, the current coach, has played football. But many other coaches didn't even play football, but they still taught them how to play football. So, the qualities to look for in a coach is one, a coach must have character. You must be able to trust your coach. There's no point in being coached by somebody you don't trust. If you don't trust somebody, don't let them coach you. If they have questionable character, don't let them coach you, because that is going to spill on to you. So you have to have an understanding. If someone is going to coach you, they must have excellent character. And I'm not saying they must be perfect. They must have good character. Sometimes you can be a good coach and still make a mistake. But what makes you a good coach and a coach who has character is your ability to be able to tell your proteges or your mentees that, hey, I made a mistake and this is how we do it the right way. So you have to have an understanding that does this woman have character? Because I will tell you the truth, in this time we live in, there are so many fakes out there. And I never apologize to say this. Because you know why I don't apologize? Is the job of a coach is the most delicate job. Because the job of a coach is like the job of a midwife. The job of a midwife is to help someone bring life. When you are pushing in the hospital, when a woman is pushing, the midwife is helping birth that delicate, amazing baby. So even you are in a space where you want to get clarity with your life. You want to make your key decisions. So if I can't be a trusted midwife, I don't want to be your coach. So you have to look at a coach you can trust. Can this coach be trusted enough to help you give birth to your dreams? Can this coach help you enough to be able to grow your business? Can this coach help you enough to be able to grow your marriage, your relationship? Can you trust them enough? I remember one time, somebody in my coaching came and they were having issues, in their marriage, and they spoke to me and I was just quiet, like I always do, I'll be quiet, and then I just turned around behind my back and I picked a book and I gave it to them. I didn't have to say anything. I just gave them a book. Here. 2 weeks later, when I saw them, they were smiling. And they were saying, Coach, you won't believe what happened. I didn't say anything. I just grew. That's why this is my life. I just went out and I picked a book and I threw it to them. Somebody would have said, Coach, why are you giving me a book? I'm going through marital problems. Sometimes I'll speak, sometimes I'll be silent. Sometimes I'll speak, sometimes I'll be silent. Sometimes I'll watch. That's my job as a coach. All right, and you want to be born, it's time. It's time. So look for a coach who you can trust. I'd like you to, my coach. Yeah, it's a process. You know, right now I've had over 30 applicants and I've only picked 6. So the rest of them, it doesn't mean they're bad, and they may not qualify now, but they can qualify in the next season. They have to be the right place. So pick a coach you can trust. Secondly, pick a competent coach. This is one of my biggest frustrations. And I shared and I spoke about it. Paxina, what's happening? Good to have you. Welcome. I spoke about it. I wrote about it yesterday. And a lot of you are paying coaches who are not competent enough to help you to produce results. You are picking coaches that are not good at what you're doing, that can't help you produce the results that you need. Now, you're going to trouble us. You pay other coaches, but you're coming to us to fix your issues. I am not your coach. Is that all right? If you want me to coach you, I have to do a discovery session with you. I have to make sure you're the right fit for me. Pick coaches that are competent enough to help you produce results. So coaching is also like dating. Dating is for collecting data about the person that you're spending time with, the person you're entertaining, the person you're getting to know. So you are practically getting to know the person. So I thank you. I'm flattered that a lot of you guys want me to be your coach, but I have to get to know you. We have to do a discovery session. You also have to get to know me. You also have to find out, is Coach Steady the right coach for me to achieve these goals and the results that I have in my life? Okay, that's why the process of discovery. So if you want, that's why we have this book. That's what we use, a 12 months coaching program. So for 12 months, you have this book. Every day of your life, you have to go through this. You have to write down your goals. You have to put down the things you want to achieve. It's a lot of work. And this is the part people don't want to do. So pick a competent coach. Pick a coach you can trust. Pick a coach that understands what you want to achieve. Pick a coach that knows exactly where you want to go. Pick a coach that can celebrate you when you're winning. Pick a coach that is okay to coach you and see you shine. I don't have to. Have you ever seen Ronaldo's coach feel intimidated about? By the way, Ronaldo has more fans than his coach. That's why you have to make sure you pick a coach that is very secure. There are quite a number of insecure coaches out there. They want to live their lives through you. I'm happy. I love my job. If I can sit here and give you a coach who clap for you on the sidelines, I clap for you. I see you do what you're supposed to do. I'm a proud coach. If you make more money than me, I am happy. I am not intimidated. Don't get a coach who wants to, pull you down. Get a coach who's able to push you harder. Get a coach who's willing to make you win. So check the coach. But again, some of you can't make the best decisions in choosing a coach because you're still here. So you can't see beyond drama. You can't see beyond. So you keep going around circles and you're wondering. And that also goes to your spiritual life as well. When you go to church, who's your pastor? It also matters. So those are key critical things you need to know about coaching. How do you know you need a coach? How do you know you need a coach? How do you know? Yes. How do you know you need a coach? It's when you have put your ego aside and you're willing to let another person in your business. When you're willing to bring another person into your business and put your ego aside. Because some people are too proud to be coached. Some people are too intelligent to be coached. Some people know it all to be coached. Some people are too intelligent to watch a 30-minute broadcast on coaching that can transform their lives. If you have serious goals, this is where you notice in all my coaching programs I put it's strictly for hungry, ambitious, visionary people. Because look, if you're not hungry, you're not a good fit for me. Chichi, what's happening? Welcome. If you're not hungry, if you're not visionary, I will frustrate you. So if you're a person who just says, I will frustrate you. I only coach people that have got big dreams. I only coach people, and it doesn't mean that you are there. You have big dreams and you're willing to put in the work. A lot of people talk big, but they're not willing to put in the work they're supposed to put in. Oh, you know what? One day I'm just gonna own this. I wanna own a supermarket. I wanna own, I wanna drive a Lamborghini one day. I wanna have a mansion. I wanna buy an island. But you sleep 24/7. I know for a fact that you just talk. You're just talking. You're not willing to put in the price. You're not willing to pay the price to achieve what you're supposed to achieve. Because islands don't come by tons. Islands don't come by sleep. Lamborghinis don't come by sleep, baby. Alright? Sanila, what's happening? Welcome. Islands don't come like that. But for me, most importantly, I tell everyone I coach, I want to see you more fulfilled. I want you to get to a place where you achieve fulfillment that money can buy. If I can help you get money and lose yourself, then I don't want to be your coach. You can find another coach who's excited to coach you to make money and still go back and be miserable. There's a story of one of the richest men. He had a number of hotels. He won awards back and forth. 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. In one era, he didn't make it to the top 5-star, and the man committed suicide. I want to coach you to a place where you're emotionally stable. Your heart is in the right place. When you get fired, I always tell people and says, I will coach you so good. When your boss fires you, you will pick up your wallet, you'll get your business card. When you need my services, please call me. I will make you infireable. That's my goal as a coach. I will make you infireable. When your boss fires you, you say, thank you, sir. And not out of pride and arrogance. Thank you, sir, for giving me an opportunity to serve. Whenever you need my services, here's my business card. I can teach you that because the last 17 years of my life, everything I have and own, I built it from scratch. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? That is success. Success for me is finding fulfillment in your purpose. Finding that. That's what I want to coach you in that area of your life. Because I don't want you to be that guy that... So his existence was attached to how many stars his hotel has got. Beauty, what do you mean can someone coach your heart? Yes, or in islands don't come by that. Chichi, yeah, send me a message. Let's talk. I coach people that are saying, coach, I see myself bigger. I see myself becoming an MD. I've seen myself, if you want to be out there and say the poor, you always have a menu. I'm not the type of coach. I don't know how to coach people into poverty. I don't know how to coach people into comfort zones. I take people out of their comfort zones. to go to where they're designed to be. So if you're saying, Coach, I wanna be the best at what I do, I coach that. So whether it's in your career, your relationships, you're married, whatever space you're in. So make sure when you're at that place, when you've got a big heart, you've got a big dream, and some of you actually need a coach when you're at a place where you're stuck. And that's where most people are at right now. You are stuck, you don't know what to do next, you don't know where to go. You need a coach that comes in with an outside view to look into your issues, and you have to be open enough, you have to be coachable. If you're stuck with your life, some of you have been doing the same business for the last 10 years, there's no progress. Some of you have been at the same job, some of you have been stuck in your careers. You need a coach to come in to be able to say, hey, this is what is needed to be done. So what are the benefits of life coaching in our close? The exact life coach definition and benefits you will experience depends on what your specific goals are. Some of the most common areas clients improve while working with a life coach include identifying goals and defining a vision of success, creating professional and personal growth plans, identifying limiting beliefs. This is very big for us Africans. This is very big for us Zambians. A lot of us Zambians were birthed out of, scarcity. A lot of us were birthed, in a place where there was nothing much. So even now that you have a PhD, you have a master's degree, you still behave poor. This is why I like to say they are educated fools. So you're educated, but you're still a fool. Because you grew up in a place of scarcity. Have you seen when people that were in poverty, they make money and they just go all out on everywhere, around circles, just squandering their life away. So a person has made money and they have a good job. They could be an MD, but still behaving like where they were picked from. Because they didn't break those patterns. They didn't break those limiting beliefs. Some of you can become the best, and this is not a motivational cliche. I come from Chifundo Market. I started my business from Chifundo Market. At Chris Corner out there. That's where I started my business. I like to say even the name of a business puts me at a disadvantage. But now my business has grown now. I'm in corporate spaces, helping people build powerful brands, coaching people to success. I had to deal with my limiting beliefs. So identify your limiting beliefs. What are the things that are limiting you? Some of you can be happily married. Some of you are amazing. Some of you are great. But because you've kissed so many frogs along the way of life, you always believe you're not good enough. You let mediocre men or mediocre women define and dent what you can become. So there's certain limiting beliefs that are around your mindset, going on around your space, that you gotta deal with. Working towards financial independence, obtaining life and work balance. Some of you, your lives are out of balance. How do you balance your life? Some of you are slaving where you're working. It's like if you miss work today, you feel like somebody will go out there and take your job. Somebody will just wake up and take your job. So you work like a slave. You can't leave your office for 1 week. Learning to communicate more effectively, fostering more powerful connections professionally and personally. How can you create powerful connections with the right people? Those things have to happen through coaching. Some of you are good at what you do, but you don't have the confidence to face your bosses. You don't know how to go and say, hey, sir, I would like to have a word with you. Would you have a minute? I have something I'd like to share with you. Some of you can't. And it's also where we grew up from. We grew up from a place where it just destroyed our self-belief. It destroyed our self-esteem, which affected our confidence in life. So when we go out there in life, we consistently are apologizing. So you are a powerful human being, but you are continuously apologizing. So when you're at that place in your life, you need a coach. But for you to work well with the coach and produce results, I tell people I'm not a magician. You have lived 29 years of your life and you have created patterns. 12 months is not enough for me to change your life, but we can start the process. One day, a phone call. People send me inboxes. Don't send me inboxes. I can't coach your way to the way your relationships right now. If your relationships are consistently and continuously failing, it's because you built and created patterns. And those patterns have to be dealt with. You've lived 30 years of your life. I can't change it in 12 months. I'm a life coach. I am not a magician. Sindine nganga. Okay? I am not a nganga. Is that all right? Okay, I'm a coach. So the job of a coach is to take you through the process. The job of a coach is to help you build consistently. Okay, we grow daily, not in a day. We grow daily, not in a day. A lot of you are looking for a day success. No, it doesn't happen. If anybody ever tells you they will create success for you in a day, they're just lying to you, they're stealing your money. You have to be willing to put in the work. You have to be willing. It's the same with marriage. I always tell people, I see people, I want to get married, coach me, I want to get a good man, but you're not willing to put in the work. It means you have to know how to cook. You need to know how to shape your mouth when you're speaking to a man. You need to learn how to. So there's a lot of this excitement, and I know how to bust your bubble as a coach. Okay, there's too much excitement of people. Coach Steady, I'll come one day we sit like. Coffee doesn't change your life. You have created the mess you are in for the we can't get it. We've even lost count. At the level you are at, you need massive work. So some of you are saying, Coach, I can't afford fees. Start going to a bookstore. Buy books. Buy books. Buy books. Invest in this. Go to a bookstore until you can afford a good coach. Buy books. Read books. Some of you don't even watch free things I do on TV and radio. Even those posts, start from there. At least that's my donation to humanity. I can write posts every day. You don't contribute to my internet, isn't it? Am I not a good man? You don't contribute to my internet. My office looks fresh and beautiful. We didn't prophesy this into being. We spend money on it. Is that okay? So you have to have an understanding. Invest. Get what you can until a point you can afford a coach. If you want your boss to give you a promotion, if you want your boss to elevate you, you gotta have proper relationships with your boss. Some of you are saying, Coach, I need a promotion in my company, but you are the one that hangs around with all your friends to talk bad about your boss. I know some bosses are really not the best bosses out there, but you